There's some color there, yeah.
So far, we've seen some pretty cool stuff on our paddle down Nassawango Creek. We've gotten up close and personal with an old beaver lodge, and that means the builders are most likely here in the creek with us somewhere. We'll have to keep a keen eye to spot one, but so far the magnificence of the scenery keeps getting in the way.
That's what you think of now. This is a Wednesday morning, so you know that people are sitting in cubicles behind computer terminals doing some other normal human activity that is the absolute opposite of this, and for which this is the specific antidote. You know, these little swampy creeks and rivers on the lower shore are my favorite for a lot of reasons, and not the least of which is they're way too ornery to be developed into creekside condos and this and that because of the swamp that extends out sometimes a couple of 100 yards on either side, sometimes a little more. So we may be going through farming country or whatever on the outside, but right here, as far as you can see, we're in the wilderness. Oh, look at that otter. No, that's a nutria. Beaver, it's a beaver.
The beaver has returned from total extinction on southern Delmarva during my lifetime.
There he is. Classic, absolute classic. Diving and slapping his tail. There you go. I had to process that through several different phases, because when I was a kid there were no beaver in this creek. There were no beaver within 50 miles of here. So when I actually see one, I'm thinking, you know, it looks more like a groundhog, but a groundhog wouldn't be swimming like that.
So even though their dams and lodges aren't always in the most convenient places for their human neighbors, it's a sign that, given a chance, Mother Nature can bounce back and thrive.
You know, seriously, when you come down here, if you're, you know, just on a recreational paddle, just have a little while in the morning or in an afternoon, you'll find yourself spending as much time just stopping and looking around, soaking in the peace and quiet, smelling the air as you do paddling.
Well, the beauty and serenity were as advertised, and the colors were fancy, and the lodge was still there. Plus, I saw my first live beaver on Nassawango Creek and finally figured out how to paddle a J-stroke. Now that's the kind of bonus you get when you get outdoors, Delmarva.